Hello, good morning, year five. So today's maths lesson is following on from yesterday's one where you were converting and writing down decimal numbers as fractions. So we're going to just start off with this little warm up here to see what you remember. So please pause the video now and just have a think in your mind or write down on a piece of paper which decimal matches with which number in its expanded form. So pause the video now. Okay, so I'm just going to go through the answers with you. So I'm going to look for ones that are maybe obvious to start with. So I'm going to start with the one with no unit because it's the only one that doesn't have a 1 or a unit. Okay, so that's going to kind of help me. And the only one here is this one. There we go. Next one, we got 6.08. So it could be this one, but it's 0.8, so it's this one. 8.6. So here we have 8 and then 0.6. We just imagine if we place these two numbers on top of each other, what would it look like? And it would look like that. The other one with 8 here and the other one 6.8 there. Okay, next thing we're going to try is to identify which decimal goes into which space. So again, pause the video now, have a little go, and then we'll have a look at the answers in a second. Okay, welcome back. So let's have a think. What have we got here? Here we've got 7 hundredths. It's going to be a small number. This one. Because this 7 is in the hundredths place value column. That's got. Okay. So this is 7 tenths or 70 hundredths. There's two ways to look at it. Yeah, 7 tenths. Each 10 is 10 hundredths. So we've got 70 hundredths here. Here it is. Remember, if you're a little bit confused, you could. It's not incorrect to write it like that, but the 0 doesn't add any value, therefore we don't normally include it. But if it helps you to understand and to see, then it's absolutely fine. Okay, let's go. The others are quite straightforward. 0.34 obviously matches the amount of hundredths we've got there. 0.93, of course. 0.74 and 0.49. Yeah, you may notice that if there is a 10 here, it's in the tenths column, and of course the unit is in the hundredths column. Okay, next one is looking at a number line, and we have to decide what is the arrow pointing at. So again, pause the video there now. Think about where is the red arrow pointing at, and how would you write that as a decimal number? Okay, so we've got 5 and 60 tenths. Is my pen going to work? Let's have a look. 5 and 60 tenths. So that means this is going to be 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. So this is 5 and 66 hundredths. Therefore, as a decimal, 5 points to 6 tenths, and 6 hundredths. Yeah, there we go. All right, here's some examples from the fluency challenges. This is just so you know how to do those ones. So have a look at the representation in the image, and what do you think is being represented, A, B, or C? So pause the video and think about what you think it is. Okay, so every single option has got a 1 because we have a hole. And we then got 1, 2, we've got 3 tenths, which is the same as 30 hundredths. So we need one with 30 in it. Could be this one. Could be this one. But it's 30 and 3 hundredths. This one has a tenth. So the correct answer is C. True or false question. The arrow is pointing at 4 and 26 hundredths. Let's have a look. So this is basically, we write this as a fraction. 4.2 is the same as 4 and 20 hundredths. So this is going to be 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So yes, 4 and 26 hundredths. So it's always a good idea to convert so that you're comparing like with like. Yeah, just makes it easier and stops you making mistakes. Okay, they've expanded it, but this time they've expanded it not in its decimal expansion, but they've expanded it in fractional expansion. Okay, so we need to match them up. So they all have 4, so that they're all equal there. This is the odd one out because these have got 6 tenths. This has got 4 tenths. I'm going to go for this one first because it should mean it'll be easy to spot. Here we go. We've got 4 tenths there. This is the only one with 4 tenths. So that must be a match. Here we've got 4 hundredths. Here we've got 6 hundredths. There's the one with 4 hundredths. So we have a match. And here's the one with 6 hundredths. So we've got, oops, wrong one, sorry. Got a match there, middle one. Mr. Jones being a bit too quick.